Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look in the gold market. So our yesterday intraday stop is completed rather accurately right after the this cheaper to sell pattern has been formed. This market has dropped more, and here you could see on the daily chart why I yesterday talked about real doubts that I have concerning the wage pattern. So as I said, in the modern markets very often happens that wedges are failing, and in this case market usually shows the acceleration in the direction of the wedge. So here's very often might be this drop down. In general, this performance mostly correspond to idea of the failure of the pattern. So market can't show any bounce from the major supports, breaking it down. So it looks like right now is nosedive of the gold market, and it really could keep going lower. Although currently the dollar index euro currency has reached some support levels, dollar meets the resistance, very strong resistance. Maybe it could provide some relief to the gold, but well, since they have not direct correlation between each other, and it might happen that this gold could keep going, especially because if we'll take a look, for example, on interest rates that we discussed recently. On the intraday charts, the gold already hits the 1720, the XOP, while on the interest rates, this market still keep going to it. This price performance of the interest rates just confirms our suggestion that that is reaction on the oversold area. So interest rates hits the oversold near the major resistance, shows minor retracement reaction of the stretch pattern, as you could say, and now that stands very, very tight consolidation around the support, around the resistance. This looks really bullish, and it means that sooner rather than later we will get this upward direction to the XOP target. That in turn definitely will make some pressure on the gold, and that could trigger the breakout of the wedge pattern that we have currently. So I'm not excluding the chance that we will get the straightforward action. Besides, as you understand, when we're dealing with the hand and shoulders, while market fails around the right arm, this consequently means that market will break the lows of the head. This is just how the hand and shoulders fails, and this scenario has lots of chances to happen. On the 4-hour time frame chart, for a short-term trading, you can see the market hits the XOP, but also it has formed a minor grabber, and it suggests that market should take it out of these lows. Maybe some bullish pattern will start to form here, maybe reaction on XOP will start, but this definitely will happen when the market will take it out of these lows, because market has the grabber in place. At the same time, on the lower time frame, we also could keep an eye on the patterns that market was forming very accurately previously. So you could see our regardless triple to sell has worked perfect. Recently, this market collapsed. Now, theoretically, we could get the same story. Although grabbers suggest that we should get straightforward downward action, but maybe some upward bounce here still could happen. In this case, well, just keep an eye on the 1736 confluence area. So where you theoretically could consider taking the short position based on these minor patterns. It will be enough to play stop right above the previous swing, because in this case, if market will move above it, it will form bullish reversal swing, and it means that for a short-term trading, the bearish context will be broken. So we need to sit on the hands and see what will happen. While market is forming higher lows and lower lows and lower highs, it stands in place, and it's another downward direction could happen. So as you can see, currently we could keep an eye on also only on some intraday stops, and watching what will happen with the support area where the market stands, and what will happen when the interest rates start rising to the XOP. So currently I do not see yet the good stop for possible taking the long position. So it seems everything actually stands around the hand and shoulders. And to speak about the possible long entries, we need to get the final point in the hand and shoulders saga. So it should be completed in one or other way with a drop below the head, or something should happen with it. So it just can't rest as it stands right now. So at this moment it should be completed in terms of the logical price action. So it should be totally rest, and only after that we could start thinking about something else. Well, that's actually what we have on the gold. So keep watching for intraday stops. If here is minor grabber will appear, then chance to get the ABC repetition will be a bit greater. This is harmonic swings that you can see. So both will lead to the 1736 area. It's potential entry level. So that's actually all that we have on the gold. So let's keep watching and see what will happen next.